Hello everyone, and welcome back to Hyrule Warriors, the Definitive Edition. And with me, I have my friend with me.
Hello, I'm Guard. It is good to be back in Legend mode after last episode where we did a slight detour into adventure mode to get a fairy.
Yep. And I'm going to be showing off the fairy just a little bit here. I think I did the bazaar at the end of the last episode. If I didn't, oh yeah, no, we did adventure mode. I didn't get hardly any materials.
Yep.
So here we are. We're gonna go into Skyloft, grabbing up our Hylian sword, Knight sword specifically. God, I have a lot of these. You know what? This has 3,000 KO skill. So I'll grab that. And as you can see, now that we have a fairy, it's having us select a fairy. And we have Sanchi over here, so I'm going to go ahead and grab up her. And again, I'll show you a little bit more on my fairy once we're into the actual level. But it has to load and tell us what has transpired between levels here.
Whoa.
So, yeah.
More or less, after time got broken because of our main villain. The heroes decided to split up, and Link and his section of the forces. Then through time, it's like, holy crap, we're up in the sky. What the heck?
Right. Oh yeah, we are heading off into Skyloft, and this is it's really interesting actually being in Skyloft. This level is actually really interesting. I really like what they did with this, cause like, I mean, first off, they had to take, Legend of Zelda Skyward Sword and be like, hey, how are we gonna turn this into, a whole level, for the game here, and it. Honestly, I feel like they did a pretty good job with this level,
Mm-hmm. And of course, in this level, we get the return of the undisputed most badass half dragon humanoid Volga.
Yep, Volga is our main villain for this one. Some of the ceiling lords, Leviathan soup, it finally gets it. I like that the Skyloft captains are all like donned in like armor and stuff, even though like in Skyward Sword nobody wore any kind of armor or anything, and it's just funny how like they're all prepared for combat, even though they really shouldn't be.
Yeah, it's like in case somehow our villains manage to get above the clouds and onto our very peaceful, idyllic floating island. Like, we will be complete. We have an entire military trained, but what are the odds that's going to happen? And, oh God, dear him.
Like you don't see any kind of army at all in Skyward Sword, and yet here they are, all dressed up in full armor and everything in this game, and it's understandable. I mean, you had to have some kind of units, but I just think it's funny.
Yeah, it's very much that, did not see this coming.
Yeah. I use the word funny when more of what I mean like interesting, and I guess that's just something that people are used to from me, though. I'm like, what's funny? And it's not so much that it's like haha funny as much as it is funny,
that's interesting.
Yeah, an interesting sort of thing. It's just how I say it,
Mm-hmm.
So it's not so much that I find it literally haha funny as much as I just find it really interesting. So
Also, high five, V, however you pronounce your name. It's good. It's good to see you again in all your rather robotic glory.
right. Her name is Fee Fi Fo Fum.
And she'll help spilling the blood of Darkspawn. Well, not really Darkspawn, but Spawn of Darkness, because that's a completely different game series.
right. Fi is a weird. I always say Fi myself, so I mean.
Yeah, I know. I'm just once again making jokes.
Right.
Although that does, since we now have 5, that does lead me to think about one other thing. Your various companions that you've had throughout the Zelda series.
Companions, yes.
We've had
a lot of there are quite a few companions, surprisingly, throughout the Zelda series.
Mm-hmm. And you know, oh, go ahead.
Oh, I was gonna say, and when you say companion, though, it really does beg the question of what is the definition of companion, because you have, obviously we have, Midna, Fi, and Navi, and Petal, who are the definition of companion. They're the ones that journey with you throughout the entire game and so on. But when you refer to companion, can we count Medley and Makar and somebody else I was thinking of? I can't immediately recall.
Wait! You're forgetting about the actual best companions from the series.
Which one's that one?
Zelda from Spirit Tracks, because
This is true. Yeah, okay, that's true. Spirit Tracks, because she is actually with you throughout the entire game too. I didn't even think about that.
yeah.
So, but it does beg the question, when we're talking about companions, are we talking about somebody who's there throughout the entire game, or are you talking somebody that's there and does companion with you, does follow with you, even if it is, only a part of the game, or maybe a good portion of the game, but not the entire game, similar to Medley and Makar, that, Medley at least, that joins you for one full dungeon, and also you encounter her a couple of times throughout another dungeon,
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, if we're getting into companions, if we take it at the strictest value, the strictest term of a companion is a character that was with you throughout the majority of the game, because there's no character that's through the entire game except for Navi and Petal. Because, I mean, you don't encounter Midna till later on, and you don't get Zelda till later on.
Actually, no. Technically, you do have Zelda and Spirit Tracks for a majority of the adventure.
Yeah. Well, that's what I'm saying. That Zelda is only through, it's still through a majority. She's not like Navi and Petal, where literally, like, the opening cutscene, you get the fairy, you get the companion.
Yeah. I know what you mean. So it's like, but that for my personal definition, it's like companions are characters that join you for for any amount of time during the game, whether it be the entire game or just part of it.
Right.
That way you can include some other characters. Hell, you can even include the animal companions from the Oracle games and
that's what I was thinking, the animal companions. Yeah, I was thinking it was Oracle Oracle game I was thinking of? Yeah, Mushu, not Mushu.
Yeah, Moosh, Ricky, and the Dongo who.
Dimitri.
Yeah, Dimitri. Yeah, yeah, it's funny. Like, despite me, having a character in our current campaign sharing the same name, hit plug.
Yeah. Crap, where is that gold sculpture at? Oh yeah, I remember.
BRB,
Get back
BRB, getting this bug.
to it. Right. But yeah, like, um, when you go, as I was saying, when you go for the strictest term of companion, the characters that were with you throughout, not the whole game, but the majority, because again, we do still want to be able to count Zelda from Spirit Tracks, and Midnight,
Yeah.
We can't say the people that are there throughout the entire game, because that only gives you Navi and Tattle. If we go for the strictest term of the companion character, that gives us Navi, that gives us Tattle, that gives us Midna, and it gives us Fi and Zelda. And the question comes, out of all of the companions, what is honestly the best companion? Again, that brings us to I'm gonna split it up this time to the strictest term of companion, the character that's with you through the majority, but then also open it up afterwards to, companion in general, any, as you defined it, somebody who's there through the game that you journey with, whether maybe for only a short time, because like Medley and Makara, yeah, they're your companions for a dungeon, but they are still your companions, or are we, characters like Moosh and Dimitri and Ricky, where they're literally called companions, but you don't get them till halfway through the game. And while they don't journey with you, you do get the flute that lets you summon them at any time. It's just having them around at all times is not necessarily beneficial, because there's really only a couple of sections of the Oracle games in which Dimitri and them are helpful. So if we go for the strict... Oh boy, I forgot Girahim was down there. If we're going for, the strictest definition of it, the question becomes, who is the best, who is the worst? Honestly, I think a lot of people would definitely agree that Fi is probably the worst, just because of her, robotic nature and the fact that she, there's a lot of times in the game where, you get told, hey, let's go do this, and then Fi immediately pops up, hey, let's go do this. Yes, Fi, I understand this.
I was just told to do this.
Right, and she can be quite unnerving. You do by the end of the game really feel like she grew as a character and so on, but it still really is, throughout the entire game, like... Plus,
she did not have a good first impression.
Right. She did not have that much of she did not have a very good first impression. When the first time that you really see her, she comes out, and, Gabora there is like, oh, trying to tell you the legend. And she's just like, Yeah, so you have that completely wrong. And of course, it makes sense that it would because, you carry down from, speech to, person to person, one of the worst possible ways you could is like, dang, she's just slapping him up one side and down the other and kind of arrogant in that regard,
Mm-hmm. It's like, oh, you are going to be a treat getting through this adventure with you.
Yeah, she really does not put the best first impression. But even so, like, I did like her as a character, especially by the end, I really felt sad when, she gives you that, the end there where she's like, and now I will sleep forever, and you're kind of like, that sucks,
It's like,
dying, basically,
yeah. Oh, boy.
I mean, she's still the spirit of the sword, and she is still there, but she never comes out of the sword again. You never interact with her. She probably has some sentience still in there, and that's why, like, only Link can wield the Master Sword and stuff like that, but it is kind of like, man,
Great! I finally got used to you. I finally start to appreciate you, and now you're leaving me.
Right. It really is. And so, I mean, honestly, she really was not the greatest companion. Again, going by the strictest sense, I would say she was, unfortunately, the worst companion in my opinion.
Gotta agree with you there.
Yeah. But, in this, again, this is on the strictest sense. I do have somebody that I dislike more than Vi, but I'll get to that when we get to the other category. That said, she's not as bad. Navi's not as bad as Vi. She's still annoying, but not as bad. But when it comes straight down to who was the best companion in the strictest sense, it really comes down a lot. I see a lot of people, it comes down to whether it's Midna, whether it's Zelda, or whether it's Tattle. Because Tattle was not as nearly as obnoxious as Navi was. She would pop up and tell you, hey, let's go do this thing that you just got told to do, like Navi does, but she doesn't drive you forward, Hey, let's go to this place, let's go to this place, and kind of keep you from exploring the game.
Yeah, she's like, we've got, we really told me we've got 4 places to go. Well, we can literally rewind time, so let's try to do this the best we can, and I was going to say Volga's attacking, but nope. Looks like the big cuddly sky whale's like, hey, here's another platform for you. Thanks for the soup.
Right. Yeah, no, that was just Levias pushing it because we got boss fight there. Volga is about to start attacking again in just a second, so we're gonna have to keep an eye on that because Volga's kind of impossible to defeat right now. I think I have to beat him, and then it'll unlock the next path. But before that, we have to deal with the Zolfos and Dynafloss chieftains. So.
But yeah, okay. You've given your companion the strictest sense of term, your best, your worst, and for me, I have to agree with you. Vi definitely didn't have that good first impression, although she did get better by the end of the game. So
right.
And then I've given my absolute favorite, Zelda from Spirit Tracks, because I'm sorry, I just love the fact that we actually had Zelda through the entire adventure with us. Yeah. She was a ghost for most of the time, but we got some funny interactions with her and Link.
Oh I definitely agree. I did really like having Zelda. But one thing that I will have to say you're a little incorrect on was I never actually gave my opinion on which one was best.
Yeah, I was about to say.
Kind of a comment on, who I've heard is best. So, my opinion, and I'm one of these people that has a very hard time coming down to one thing, one character, and things like that. When it comes to a game that I like to play, Love Live, somebody asked me, well, what's your favorite character from Love Live? And I actually had to go out and find a character sorter, which it basically it's a little quiz that tells you, which is your favorite character, which is your least favorite, by basically telling you, which character do you like better? Do you like this one or that one? And, pitting them up against each other until they go through the full list. What the heck is going on at the Allied base? While I don't have one of those available for Zelda companions, I'm sure one of them exists. So I can't tell you exactly which one my favorite is. I can definitely agree that Toon Zelda, as we can call her, Zelda from Spirit Tracks, was definitely one of the better companions, definitely up there in my list. And the Allied base fell to Dark Forces because I was completely on the other side of the map when the Allied base is in trouble notice came up.
Mm-hmm.
That's unfortunate. That's alright. It'll continue from the last checkpoint, which will be fine.
Mm-hmm.
But Zelda from Spirit Tracks is definitely one of the better ones. I definitely like her a lot. I'm gonna find out what the heck is going on. Why did the Allied base get wrecked? Is there somebody down there? Oh!
Keep saboteurs.
Keep saboteurs. Yeah, that would do it. Alright, I'm gonna go take care of those before I worry about the Zolfos and Dynafos seasons. Because those guys will definitely kill your base. That's literally their point. You sabotage your sabotage keeps. But yeah, no. So again, Toon Zelda's good. I definitely agree that she's in the top, 3. I would definitely put her at 1 or 2, because in my opinion, she has a lot of competition with Midna.
Ah, yes, Midna. Oh boy. Okay, this is going to be I am going to sound like such a big hipster when I say this, but I kind of don't like Midna as much as other people because yes, she's a good character and yes, she is integral to the Twilight Princess, but part of me is just sick of hearing about her. I'm like, yes, I know she's good. She's a good character. She goes through a lot of character development. I played the game. I beat the game. But guys, can we stop banging on about her, please?
Right.
Because no disrespect to her. Again, I do like Midna. Top three companions. But but for me, it's just like, okay, I get it. She's good. Can we stop banging on about her?
Right.
And so yeah, it's more of just for me, it's burnout because it's like I've heard the same thing over and over again. It's like
Midna's the best character. Midna's the best character. And I agree. A lot of my a lot of my contention between Midna and Toon Zelda is the sheer burnout, you know? It's like, I really do like Midna a lot. But there's so much burnout from Midna because Midna's the best character and nobody's better than Midna. And you get these fanboys that are just like, hey, you know, Midna, you know, they'll literally like fight you tooth and nail about, you know, Midna being the best character. Do I have any warp points?
Yeah, you do have, yeah, the one that's actually near near Phi.
Yeah, well, I lost that warp point because I had to restart there because I lost the LIP. Oh crap. I might end up losing this one because I'm not sure I can get to 5 before she dies. Yeah, I gotta clear the seat to get to her because I don't have the other warp point. And running there, I definitely would not have gotten to her, so I might still be okay. If this door will open. But yeah, no, I definitely agree. Like the burnout is maybe that door just doesn't open. Oh crap. Well, let me try running all the way around. But yeah, a lot of my feelings on Midna and such is definitely a lot of the burnout, you know. But at the same time, I try also when I'm thinking about, you know, who do I like over other characters and such, I try to, you know, prevent the burnout, you know, the fan base from, you know, giving me an opinion, you know, or from deterring my opinion of a character, you know.
Yeah, I understand that. It's not just because, you know, the fan base is burning me out for it. I legitimately do think that, you know, Toon Zelda is, you know, better than Midna. Sorry guys. It's just that, you know, I can also attest that, yeah, like well, it's not the main reason why that is, you guys definitely did not help.
Right. And I definitely agree there, you know. It's like Undertale.
Oh god.
I like Undertale. Undertale's a good game. But the fan base has burned me out so heavily on Undertale that, like, I have not touched Undertale in, well, when did it come out? 2 years ago?
Yep.
Yeah, I haven't touched it since it released. You know, I played all the way through it, and then I have not touched the game once since then. And it's such a good game, and I'd love to go back and play it, but it's the fan base. First off, the Undertale fan base became so toxic so quickly, which is ridiculous considering the fact that Undertale is a game about, like, love and tolerance and, you know, caring for other people and not being violent, you know. That's literally the whole plot of the game. You know?
That's definitely, you know, that's definitely a bit of irony.
Right. And it's so sad. It really is. It's so sad that the fan base has become so toxic. Considering that the game is literally like the opposite. Sorry for the hiccups.
Mm-hmm.
It's, you know, whoops, hang on. Just did a thing. B button to cancel. Thank you. Like the fan base just, it really just wrecked it for me. And to some degree, I can say that is the same as what happened with Ocarina of Time for me. You know, it was just so much burnout from Ocarina of Time's the best game. Ocarina of Time's the best game. It's like, okay, but why is Ocarina of Time the best game? Ocarina of Time's the best game because of all the things it introduced and all the changes it made to the Zelda formula and such. Okay, yeah, that's good, and I understand. But when you hold a game to such a high standard, my favorite one that people say is, it was the first 3D Zelda game. I'm like, okay, if you hold it to that standard, nothing can ever beat it. Because unless we're gonna suddenly be able to see in like 4 dimensions or something, like, the graphics of games have been getting better. Yes, I agree. But here's an unpopular opinion. Ocarina of Time doesn't look that good, in my opinion.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You want to get fanboys salty? Like, bring up the graphics.
Yeah. I still like. The Breno Floss did a song about Ocarina of Time. I still like the lyrics in the song. When Dave comes up and he's like, "Don't talk about this. Don't just Ocarina of Time on the internet. You'll get all the crazy fanboys." And it's like, yeah, that's absolutely true, We've gotten off topic from our original topic here, but.
Yeah, actually no, because it kind of flowed from one topic to another, and wow, and Volga's retreating because he's like, well, or he's powering up because he's like, all right, time to release world limits.
Yeah. Yep. At this point, he becomes uber powered, he becomes morale boosted, and he becomes more powerful, and that is not a good combination. I've actually been in here on this level with a level 200 Link with a, at the time, because it was the Wii U version, the 450 was the strongest that you could get your weapons, without applying like legendary. Or no, it was 420, something like that. One of those two. Anyway, I had the most powerful non-legendary weapon at level 200 with Link. And I came in here just to see, I'm like, I'm level 200, I'm overpowered. I want to see if I can beat Volga without going to the Fairy Fountain. And you can. You absolutely can beat Volga without going to the Fairy Fountain. If you manage to defeat Volga without going to the Fairy Fountain, he literally regenerates.
Oh, crap.
Yeah, he literally, you knock him down to 0, and he literally goes back to full health.
Oh, crap. Oh, no. I have a joke that no one in your fan base will understand for that.
Oh, yeah?
Yep. Oh, more or less. Apparently for this level, he obtained Muteki, aka complete and total invincibility. Also, how do we deal with a 9 invincible dragon? You stick a sky whale on him.
Right. Blast him with lightning. Oh my god. The fact that he's still alive is surprising.
Well, dragon.
Yeah, he's true. He is a dragon, so just blast him with freaking lightning, though. Like, God, it's gotta hurt.
Yeah, that's 1.21 gigawatts of.
Do I have a warp point near the Allied base?
Nope. Oh wait, yeah, down there.
Yeah, I had one. I accidentally hit the B button instead of the A button. I have the closest warp point. I'm not sure what's down here that's killing the Allied base, but I'm gonna run down here and find out. Hopefully get there before it falls.
Again. I swear if it's Girahim again.
It shouldn't be. Girahim ran away.
Oh!
That's what it was. I forgot about these guys.
Yeah.
So there are a lot of changes from Hyrule Warriors. As you saw, the Keep Saboteurs from Adventure Mode and regular Hyrule Warriors showed up. in this level.
Yeah, because I didn't play Legend, so that's why I was like, wait, Keep Saboteurs, one of these guys?
Yeah. They added a lot of the adventure mode enemies into the Legend mode, which is really cool actually. It definitely gives you a new feel to the game by doing that. I mean, it is still the same game as Legend of Zelda Hyrule Warriors was. Hyrule Warriors for the Wii U. It absolutely is still the same game, 100%. But they did do a good job of enhancing it. I feel like what they did with the game isn't so much that they re-released the game, as people like to claim, as much as it is that the amount of differences between Hyrule Warriors and Hyrule Warriors Legends / Definitive Edition is the same kind of difference that you would see between Ocarina of Time and Ocarina of Time 3D. Same game, but there's some new stuff, you know. I would consider it more of a remake in that aspect than
a remake / remaster than a port, because let's face it, new stuff is always a good thing.
Right. And it's not, they just added more stuff at the end. They actually went back and remade several levels and enhanced some plot and things like that to give you more things to do and more things to concern yourself about, and they put in a lot more enemies. I'm at 3,580 KOs.
You got that weapon skill unlocked, no problem.
Yeah. 3,000 KO weapon skill unlocked. I really should use my Focus Spirit, but he's almost dead. I should have used it as soon as I came in here, but I didn't even think about it.
Yeah.
I just now thought about it. Like, I could use Focus Spirit and end this, but he's already almost dead, so there's no point.
Yep.
So before the episode began, I was telling Card that I'm eating pizza rolls, and they tasted disgusting. Now they taste really good for some reason.
Well, it's probably that whole snatching victory from the jaws of defeat sort of feeling that makes me feel better.
Yeah. It also may have just been because I was so hungry. I'm hypoglycemic, so I have to eat like every 3-4 hours. And it may have just been, part of it is the fact that I hadn't eaten. It's 1:30 in the morning right now. I hadn't eaten since 6. That's a long time. So my stomach was probably going, yeah, thank you for introducing food. Let me remember how to process this.
Yep.
That said, we did finish this level. And we never finished our talk about companions, so we might as well finish that up in the next episode. Also, I never showed you the My Fairy at all in that level because I completely forgot. Oops.
Yep. Whoopsie.
You'll have to remind me in the next episode.
Okay, I will. But next time we'll be finishing off the Skyward Sword timeline at the Sealed Grounds.
Yep.
Oh boy! After we get done talking about companions, I have a long, just sort of beef I need to get off my chest concerning him.
Right.
Yeah.
So, I think this, like I said, this is a good spot to end the episode. So if you've enjoyed, please feel free to subscribe. Please feel free to check the video description down below for a link to the playlist, so you can get caught up on any of the episodes you may have missed, including future episodes. And also check my Patreon, is also in the video description down below. And with that, we'll see you all next time.
Ciao.
See you later.